Hey, this is Justin the Yola guy. I just took a nap. I knocked out after I visited Palomino Petroleum. And it's Palomino, not Palomino. I really butchered that name. But I had dinner with another geologist around this area, a really well known one. And came back to the hotel, knocked out, and I was. I had another call with my with another geologist based out of Texas, and I'm really lucky to have so many people in the industry support me. And I knew none of these guys, before I started this journey, even a few months ago. And today, I think we discussed a deal at Palomino, and I think it was a really good one. But one thing that I was just reflecting on with my geologist is how the industry is very, very complex. If I could use an analogy, imagine you're just getting started with real estate, right? And the person that's going to sell you a house, he's the real estate agent, he's the land developer, he's the construction company, and he could even be the material supply company all at once. So there's a lot of different, say, opportunities for this guy to make money off you, even if it seems like you're getting a great deal. But of course, when I was meeting with Palomino and the geologist today, he was extremely straightforward. I felt like I could trust him, but I was thinking about the idea of like how do you actually verify what people are saying, right? There are tools to do it, but there's only so much info out there. You could find information on how many wells a company drilled, and how many of them were successful, or how many of them were completed, and how many were abandoned as a dry hole. But beyond that, it's going to take a lot of work to figure out, whether like a company is successful or not, and then how successful, and how often investors get their money back. So a lot of what you can do to defend yourself is you look at the deal structure. You make sure that the person that you're investing with, they don't make any money until you make money, and that they have they call skin in the game, right? They're also investing their own money. And today I realized I was talking to in the past 6 months I was talking to other deal promoters that they didn't meet that criteria, right? That they were going to make money if I invested, and they didn't have any of their own money invested in the deal, right? So it is so important, and some of the people I talked to today, they recognized the other operators I was talking to before. So it's great to get references in this industry, but no matter what, if you're not sure, if there's anything you're unsure about, I would get the agreement. I wouldn't sign any agreements, and I would review it with at least a few geologists and people that are veterans of the industry, and that's my plan as well. And I realized that there are two things that really stop me from being a master at this industry as a beginner. Right? Number one, it's very hard for me to understand the relationship between all the different players, like the drilling company, the operating company, the supply company, the land acquisition group. Um, and then the second one is, without understanding the geology of the location where you're about to invest, it's actually very difficult to determine whether the operator you're working with is, if they're successful or not, because a lot of it, so much of it depends on the geology. And one day I'll get there, right? One day I'm going to be able to know, based on the geology, how much production should be happening, how much money we could spend. But with all the advances in technology today, with like 3D seismic tests and a few other types of tests, you're still not guaranteed to hit a great well. So I think in this industry, it really takes perseverance, and I have a feeling that I'm gonna have a few failures in my career here. But those failures are gonna get me to the one or two amazing wells that make everything worth it. In a weird way, it's sort of like venture capital, where you can expect a lot of failures. You might like get some moderate successes, but it's like really the one or two big wells that's gonna make you wealthy in this industry. Anyway, that's enough for me. Thanks for watching so far. I hope you enjoyed everything going on. My first day in Wichita. Tomorrow's my biggest day. It's my full day, and I'll be meeting at least four operators, like almost back to back. So I'm really excited, and I look forward to more content from me. All right, Justin Oil Guy signing out.